right. So now that we talk shop, let's get to know with the little time that we got left. Let's get a chance to know our guest here, Miss Megan Ambers. You are
Hello.
a writer. You are also part of the Wrestling Republic with Coach Dre and the, the guy who's with the British accent. I kind of like him because
Oh, Clark.
yeah,
Oh, no, no,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not Clark. That's Ben. You're talking about Ben.
Yes, yes, yes. Jolly good Ben. Jolly good Ben. Um, but nah, like I do get a chance to watch. You know what you guys get a chance to do. Please watch the Wrestling Republic when you guys get a chance to. Um, so how did you get into writing? How did you get into journalism?
Long story short, I just always like writing. And so around 2016, I saw that this is at the time before it got really big. Um Hollywood Unlocked was looking for interns, and so I had applied, and I started from there. And then from there, I went to the Source. I worked with Vashti Cola, um, the Jasmine brand, Revolt, Blavity, everywhere you could think of. And most of that was entertainment news, entertainment, pop culture, fashion, films, and stuff like that. But after a while, I just got kind of burnt out. I just got kind of burnt out just writing the same things, covering the same stories and other shit. And so um took a what felt like a year, maybe a year and a half off to just do nothing. And then found my way covering wrestling. And just have been doing that ever since. Covering wrestling.
So a follow up question would be like, since you've been immersed now in wrestling media, has that been more fulfilling than obviously covering the usual tabloids and whether it's in hip hop or current culture or current pop culture society?
Um, yeah, because I have the freedom of writing at the pace that feels good for me and feels good for my body. Um, when I was covering, like day to day stuff with like or Blavity, they expect you to write numerous amounts of articles in a 5 to 6 hour period.
That's a
Um,
lot.
about maybe 6, 7 articles a day, 5 days a week. Um, and to be truthfully honest, I think what really pushed me over the edge was the passing of Takeoff. The passing of Takeoff. With Revo TV, they expect you to cover what's going on. We want to be the first. We want to be the ones that break the stories. We want to get those clicks. We want to get those shares. We want to get those likes. And it was like the day after his passing, every article had to be on Takeoff. Every every article. So you was literally online combing through the news and writing these stories and trying to find an angle to it. And, it was just a lot. It was a lot to take in. Like, we didn't get a chance, even though we didn't know him personally, we didn't have that chance to mourn his passing before you was expected to get up and work and do what you were supposed to do. So I left. I left just a few days after that. I said, look, I can't do this. I am tired. I can't do it. You know? Um, and just before that, I was covering the story about the school shooting in Texas with the little children, and I'm a mom. So it's like I'm covering these stories, and I have to read these stories, and I have to look off to the side and I see my son there, and what would I do, if my son was in that situation? It's a lot. So, um covering wrestling, it's so much lighter. You know, you get the real life BS that comes with it, but it's lighter. You know, you get to talk about the matches, you get to talk about, you know, storylines, you could throw your ideas in it. Um and you can walk away without feeling like it brought so much bad energy to you. So
I respect it because it's like I kind of wanted to know because the fact that you're so well versed within, doing articles within pop culture, the transition to writing wrestling based material. I just felt like, and basically by seeing, you now, I do see it does alleviate a lot of the stressors of
yeah,
like, writing content that's more so wrestling based compared to what's going on, like who, whatever rapper and whatever type thing in pop culture in general is going on. I do see it's more consuming because 6 to 7 articles a day based off either
it
one
is.
or many topics. It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's definitely
yeah.
a lot.
You know, and if things tend to happen throughout the day, like for instance, like for example, if I was covering a story about, I don't know, Fashion Week in Paris, and then the accident happened, the airplane accident happened, we will have to stop what we're doing, put out a little small article just with the main points in it, and we push it out. That's breaking news. And then we go back, and then we fill in whatever parts is missing. And a lot of the times you're off, you know, 11 to 5, 10 to 6, whatever your time is. And then something like that happens, you get a text message. Look, something happens. I need you to stop what you're doing. Push out this article. You could be anywhere. You could be anywhere, and you have to stop what you're doing. Get on your phone, get on your tablet, your computer, write that article up. So that was another thing that I just didn't like. I didn't like feeling like my life revolved around that. The, the money was good. The money was good, but after a while, you want your peace, and you realize that the money
110%.
doesn't equivalate to peace of mind.
All right. So
110%.
outside of wrestling,
Mm-hmm.
what else interests you?
Sci-fi movies.
Okay.
Sci-fi movies, sci-fi shows. I mean, like movies that really just leave you stuck at the end. Like the
Like a
credits is rolling, and you're like, "What did I just watch?"
so you're like a Jordan Peele, M. Night Shyamalan type of person.
Christopher Nolan, like
Okay.
in
Ooh,
Inception, Tenet. I had just saw Tenet. I know he got a new movie coming out, Odyssey. I know that movie is going to be great. Um, just movies that really touches on quantum physics. I'm a big fan of science in that sense. Um,
like Star Trek?
I do not like Star Trek, and I have never
No!
seen Star Wars either.
No,
Yes,
you'll be all right with Star Wars. But Star Trek would definitely be up your alley. Interstellar's a
I
good one, GC. I
yeah,
respect it. Interstellar's a good one.
I think more
That's another good
so of there was this show on Apple TV called Dark Matter, X
That's a good one.
Files. You know, like shows that kind of lean into those things, like is the
Black
aliens
Mirror.
real? Yeah,
Okay.
yes, yes. We got another season coming, so I'm ready for that as well.
Mm.
Um,
Nice.
but yeah, just spending time with my son. He's getting to this age where he don't really want me around now. He want to do things on his own. Um, you know, going out with my girlfriends, discovering new things in New York all the time. Um, for all my life, I is that a show or a movie? I don't know.
I
I don't
think
think
it's a
so.
movie.
I don't think I have.
Could be
Um,
wrong.
but just and trying to go to more indie wrestling shows.
Oh, you're talking to the right guys. Look at that.
Yes, I went to my first MLW show December. That was a good show. Went to my first GCW show last month. That was an even better show. But overall, yeah, I'm just a mom. Kind of boring. So there ain't nothing really too exciting that I do now. I'm getting to this point in life where, I just chill at home. Every once in a while you could drag me out, but most of the time, I'm just to myself. And the world's crazy. There's too much stuff happening in New York. Y'all know, because y'all here. It's too much going on out here. So I just feel safe at home.
I wouldn't know.
It's a lot.
Oh
yeah, they see he's a transplant. If he moved back, he'd be a transplant at this point.
I'll be a Southern too, because I've been looking at places in North Carolina. So I'm hoping that by the end of this year, possibly next year.
If you want something, if New York traffic, Raleigh. If you want a New York feel, Charlotte. That's all I got to say.
Charlotte's a really good city.
Fayetteville, they're a little too ghetto there.
Yeah,
Fayetteville.
Yeah, they are.
They're a little too ghetto there. And Lumberton is people who chew tobacco. So.
10K, like the beginning part of South Carolina ain't bad either. 10K. It's basically
I'm in the middle of everything. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I might as well be Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, but that's good. Like, in terms of like your journalistic career and how like doing wrestling media kind of definitely gives you much more of a purpose and much better headspace in terms of doing content and doing what you're good at. Like, it's definitely good to be in a position where like you get a chance to basically do what you like and not necessarily have to go through the stressors of the other bullshit that comes with it.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm just a writer that writes online. I think of the reporters that have to deal with these things face to face. I'm thinking of like the journalists, the journalist photographers who gets to travel to these different places, and they, just to see the things up close. And to report it up close. I know it's far worse than anything that I've gone through. But some people thrive off of it. Some people want to be the next Jason Lee. Some people want to be the next Tasha K, but after a while you get tired of being in everybody's business, After a while, you just get tired of being in everybody's business. You stop caring. I don't want to write an article about Cardi B piercing her butt. I don't want to write about that. But I still got to come up with 400 words because everybody's talking about it on Twitter.
I got one for you. So, Two out of three. I don't know about you, but 2 out of 3 of us here are anime buffs. So is that something that you're into? Are you like a heavy like anime person, or that's just not your thing?
What was even the point of that piercing? I'm not sure.
I was about to say, did we freeze?
I'm like, yeah, I thought like, did we freeze? Oh no, I think we lost our guest.
I think we did freeze. That's crazy.
Like you can see me moving.
Whoever said, yeah, I can see you. Whoever said Clemson, don't go to Clemson. No. The only anime I'm into is Tina Turner.
Yo, you and MD and GC are basically twins.
You guys are carrying the YouTube comments, and I highly appreciate that.
I love y'all for that. Thank you for doing that. It appears we lost our guest currently right now.
Yeah,
hopefully wait until she gets back. Yeah. We'll just sit here. So since you guys are definitely in the comments, man, like any idea of like what you see coming for Elimination Chamber?
Sami Zayn, being a Karen. Drew McIntyre screwing over Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn being a Karen. Drew McIntyre basically being a Karen to the Karen, and Cody being Homelander. That's it.
And 4, Seth crashing out going into the chamber because he ain't going to WrestleMania.
Seth just throwing a whole fit. No, Sammy's gonna be a Karen in Target. He's gonna be that person that wants to see the manager that wears Oakley shades.
He said, Drew. All right, since you was in the comment, Ray, because you had a comment about the match that you booked. Motherfucker.
Shout out to Ray, man. That match.
Respect that. You motherfucker. That's a very good match you booked. Boy. He was on here. He did, but I'm just thinking like, there's no way he could have got them two to do a match together.
Nah, but he got it. I don't know how he did it, but he got it. I don't know.
That's about to. She back.
Okay, I was about to inbox.
Yes. I don't know what happened. It was my internet. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
But,
so
your question about anime. Now I've tried to watch it. There's a few that I do enjoy. But
not for you.
I think I need a list of animes like for a beginner's list.
So
you're gonna need something about that too.
This is how because you're into like sci-fi and stuff like that. So they actually on Crunchyroll they actually have sections broken up into certain things. So like action, adventure, horror, sports, sci-fi. So you could if you could actually just literally just Google sci-fi anime and things will pop up that you'll be able to see.
Listen.
Oh God.
Listen,
okay.
GC, chill. I know you're doing this. You'll see. Listen. Stop. E. Chill. I'm about to have a Seth Rollins moment on you guys because I know how you feel about One Piece. All right.
It's like it never ends.
Because One Piece don't end. It don't
ends.
But
it's like Power.
Chill.
I love Power, but it never ends. We gotta have an ending somewhere.
They're slowly getting. We're about 2 arcs away from them getting into an ending, but still, yeah. Like One Piece is one, but yeah, you don't. No,
not here nor there.
Did you say he was serious?
No, he was. No.
He said One Piece is longer than the Titanic on an endless loop.
Thank you. Thank you. It's just so. We're still in the getting to know. Any I see a lot of like your wall and everything. I can't
yes.
Lights going. Like, so what are you into? Collectibles, posters? I see a couple of posters back there.
Yeah. I have a few up here. Now my original setup, I had my bookshelf behind me and it just looked a little boring. So I had the idea of decorating my wall the way I used to as a kid, you get the magazines, tear the picture out, tape it to the wall. And that's kind of like the inspiration. But honestly, no, I don't collect, which is funny that you asked because I brought that up to someone. I said, do you feel like as a wrestling content creator you have to collect? Because most people you see, they have belts behind them, they have autographs, they have pictures. I have a friend, he buys a lot of stuff, and it's like, what are you going to do with all that stuff when you're gone? Like, all right, so, people going to be selling it?
Pass it down.
So those are for people who either one of two, no in between. really good jobs or no time on their hands. No in between. Or don't have kids. No in between.
Right.
One of the three. And to your point, you saying you old school tear the posters out, pretty much put them on the wall. I remember the girls doing that with the Word Up magazines and everything.
Yes.
Nowadays they call it a vision.
You're dating us, Eric.
No,
you're dating us, Eric.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm washed. I'll put $1 in the wash jar. But nowadays they call it a vision board.
Yes.
As to why they're doing that, but in kind of our days, not giving our ages away. Girls used to put them on their locker, Bow Wow and Lil Romeo and B2K. So, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Those days was crazy.
I mean, yeah, because nobody reads anymore. Nobody has freaking magazines. But anyway.
No. We gotta go even further back than that, because a lot of the times, whatever pictures didn't make it on the locker, we used to put it on our binders.
The binders, yep.
The binders with the little plastic on it.
I'll never forget.
And the extra stickers and like drawings on the outside.
Yeah. I used to like this girl, and she had little Sammy on her binder. I was like, damn, I am not your type because I am short and chubby. All right. One of my close friends.
This is one of my magic cards. I already got
it. Okay, see. There's people that's into Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I can't because I suck at the game. But
yeah.
Hey. Randall, you have anything that you might want to add? I don't. Oh, favorite match.
No.
We're talking wrestling.
Wait, hold on. I gotta respond to this little comment. Can you post up that last comment?
Go ahead, Randall.
Okay. First of all, it was never Raspy. It was always Little Fizz, all the time. Always Little Fizz.
Light skins.
It was never Raspy. It was never a Marion. As much as everybody thought it was always Raspy. That's all I want to say.
It's always the light skins, Little Fizz. Light skins with the good hair. I'm bald. But nah. So what's
favorite match?
What's like your go-to either I'm in a good mood or I need to be put in a good mood. Let me watch this particular match. Like what's like your go-to Megan Amber's match? Across any promotion. Doesn't matter.
Honestly, any matches with Bianca. I mean, just getting the opportunity to like chop it up with her for a couple of minutes last year, me and her and Jade at the same time. It just, I don't know about other people because, the internet gives us the opportunity to talk to a lot of our favorite people if they are one of those kind of people online. But you have the opportunity to talk to them. But it's just to see her in person, it kind of kills the delusion that she's not real. And you can see her and you can talk to her and, you could crack a joke and she'll laugh or whatever. You could just tell she's like overall just a really good person. And so just getting that opportunity to talk to her, that's what makes me enjoy her matches even more. And even though I'm a little older than her by a smidgen, not by much, I can understand why the little girls get excited when they see her. It's like how it was seeing Lita or Trish Stratus, even Stephanie when I was their age. So even though I didn't get the opportunity to meet them at that young age, just meeting her kind of set me back a little bit to that younger Megan. So definitely just any of her matches. But if I had to choose one specifically, I would say the WrestleMania 40 with her and Jade and Naomi, and the three of them just coming out looking good, and whooping tail.
That was a moment for real. That was a moment. That was a moment.
I feel like she does everything in her power to make sure that all her entrance on WrestleMania is memorable. But for that particular one, it wasn't just her, it was the three of them, and it just looked so good seeing them three together. And I'm gonna hate it when them three go at each other's throats, because I know when Jade comes back, she's coming for the both of them. But at least we still have that memory of them three, when they did get along.
Yeah, we'll always have Philly, I guess, when it comes to that particular moment.
Y'all got Philly. I got Atlanta. I saw the three of them open up Bad Blood in person.
Oh yeah,
that was when they had all red on.
See, some people so lucky.
Good times, good stuff.
I had to go to my unk mode. Like, let me tell you something.
Megan, it has been a wonderful opportunity to get a chance to sit down finally and get a chance to talk to you, because you've been more of the real good people on Twitter that we get a chance to interact with, and obviously joke around. And I know today's episode not much hijinks, but at the same time just get a good nice sit down, get a chance to kind of just talk and basically get a chance to know more people within our community, even though now we're into Black History Month and whatnot. Felt that it's important to kind of bring people on and just kind of have a good vibe and get a chance to kind of a good conversation.
Yes.
Talk about the Rumble and get a chance to know you. And so those in the comments who have been lighting up the chat stage, I thank you and appreciate you guys, especially GC, because he's here every week lighting us up. But for those who are new to you and for those who do know you, can you tell those in terms of what you got going on and where to basically find you?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at I am Megan Ambers. You can also find me on Instagram at Megan Ambers. I do have a podcast. It's called If I May Speak Candidly. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers, y'all. So if y'all could just do me a solid and just hit the subscribe button,